Imagine waking up before most of the world has stirred, before the endless distractions claim your attention, and claiming the hour most people waste in sleep. That's the promise of the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, that your destiny is written in the dawn. This book invites you into an elite practice, a morning ritual that shapes not only your day but your entire life. It's rooted in neuroscience, filled with poetic storytelling, and backed by centuries of high-performance practice. This isn't just a habit. It's a gateway. It's how dreamers become doers and how greatness is earned, one sunrise at a time. In this powerful narrative, Sharma uses a simple fable. An eccentric billionaire mentors two struggling souls, a disillusioned artist and an anxious entrepreneur, and unlocks the secrets of quantum productivity, elite mindset, and deep fulfillment. Through an unforgettable journey, they learn that the first hour of daylight is the seedbed for transformation. And when you commit to it, those seeds grow into a forest of achievement, peace, and purpose. Part 1. The Morning of Legends. Before we explore the rituals, understand this. The early morning has been a sacred battleground for greatness since ancient times. Monks, military leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs have known it. It's when your brain is freshest, your spirit is receptive, and the world is quiet. Sharma calls it the victory hour, the hour that decides the rest of your day. During this hour, small, high-value actions compound into exponential success. It's not about waking up early. It's about waking up to your potential. As the story begins, we meet our struggling hero at a crossroads. He's burned out, overwhelmed, and stuck. That's true for many of us. We dream big, but the drama of life drains us. We chase results, but we lose ourselves. Then, by chance, or fate, he encounters a billionaire who only meets with people at 5 a.m. who scheduled high-level meetings at 7 a.m. Clearly, the real work happened before dawn. That was the lesson. And it changed everything. The 20/20/20 formula. The blueprint of transformation. The core of the book is the 20/20/20 formula, a prescribed first hour divided into 3 powerful blocks. A move, 20 minutes of intense exercise to flood your body and mind with oxygen, dopamine, and neural growth chemicals. Reflect, 20 minutes of mindfulness, planning, and reflection to align your day with your values and vision. Grow, 20 minutes of deep learning, reading, journaling, or listening, to sharpen your skills and mindset. In the move segment, you don't just wake up. You release tension, awaken your muscles, and signal to your brain that you are alive and ready. Sweating, breathing, feeling your heartbeat expand. It's activism of the body, activism of the spirit. In the reflect segment, you press pause. With a blank journal, you pour out gratitude, power questions, lessons from yesterday, and your bold weekly focus. You remind yourself of who you are. You light your internal compass so chaos cannot lead you. In the grow segment, you feed your greatness. Feed your spirit. Feed your mind. Feed your talent. Whether audio, written, or spoken, this is non-negotiable growth time, time you earn, not wish for. Why the early hour works. Science backs this 5 a.m. revolution. At dawn, your prefrontal cortex is clear, your willpower is strongest, and your environment is calm. The world isn't yet demanding email, calls, or drama. It's easier to focus. Easier to cultivate identity before it's challenged. Sharma reminds us that, in 21 days, repetition rewires you. It's not about willpower, it's about neural habituation. You plant a neural highway for these habits. And before you know it, the dawn becomes your ally, not your enemy. Lessons from the billionaire. Through the story, each lesson unpacks a core principle. The spellbinder, speak less, listen more, and add value. The tight bubble of total focus, protect your attention like it's gold. The 90/90/1 rule. For 90 days, invest the first 90 minutes of your workday in your most important project. These lessons weave into the dawn ritual. They sharpen behavior, accelerate results, and build legendary character. The twin cycles of elite performance. One of the most powerful insights from the 5 a.m. Club is Sharma's framework called the twin cycles of elite performance. Most people operate on one gear, hustle. They grind all day, every day until they burn out. But the high performers of the world, the true greats, operate differently. They alternate between periods of intense focus and deep recovery. Sharma teaches that true mastery lies not in constant motion, but in rhythm. Peak performance is cyclical. Your mind and body need rest just as much as they need challenge. So, after 90 minutes of deep work, take a break. Step away. Breathe. Go for a walk. Let your brain integrate. And when you return, you come back stronger. The best in the world protect their energy. They understand that creativity lives in the space between actions. That recovery isn't laziness, it's leadership. And when you honor this cycle, you multiply your output while preserving your vitality. The 4 interior empires. Another signature lesson in the book is that transformation doesn't begin with external achievement. It begins within. Sharma presents the 4 interior empires: mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set. Mindset is how you think. It's the beliefs, ideas, and mental models that shape your perception of reality. Most people think this is everything. But it's only 1/4 of the puzzle. Heart set is how you feel. It's the emotional health you carry. Unhealed pain, unresolved conflict, or buried guilt creates energetic drag. You may be mentally sharp, but if you're emotionally numb, anxious, or angry, you sabotage yourself. Healing your heart is just as essential as sharpening your mind. Health set is how you live in your body. It's about energy, fitness, stamina, sleep, and longevity. Without health, ambition has no fuel. It's not about being fit for vanity, it's about being vital enough to lead, love, and last. Soul set is how you connect to something bigger. It's your sense of meaning, spirit, and contribution. This is the flame inside you, the why beneath your actions. It's where you find peace, power, and presence. When all 4 interior empires are aligned, you become unstoppable, not only in performance but in presence. You don't just chase success. You embody significance. The tight bubble of total focus. We live in the age of distraction. Notifications, messages, content, comparison. It's endless. Sharma introduces the concept of the tight bubble of total focus, a boundary around your attention that protects your genius. Inside your bubble, only what matters is allowed. Your phone is off. Social media is absent. Low-value tasks are eliminated. Your workspace is sacred, because distraction is the enemy of mastery. And focus, deep, sustained focus, is the rarest skill of the 21st century. Sharma reminds us, to do legendary work, you must build a legendary environment. That means designing your space, your time, and your people intentionally. Choose who you spend time with. Choose what you consume. Choose where you work. And make it frictionless to win. The more attention residue you eliminate, the more flow you access. And when you're in flow, an hour of work is worth 10. That's how you get ahead, not by doing more but by protecting what matters. The 90/90/1 rule. To bring that focus into your work life, Sharma shares a tool he calls the 90/90/1 rule. For the next 90 days, spend the first 90 minutes of your workday on your single most important project. No email. No meetings. No multitasking. Just 90 minutes of uninterrupted, high-value creation. This rule isn't just about productivity. It's about momentum. It's about building identity. When you show up for your mission before the world makes demands of you, you're not just getting things done, you're becoming the person who follows through. That one habit, applied with discipline, can reshape your career, your confidence, and your results. It proves to you that you are not reactive. You are deliberate. You are a creator, not a responder. And that identity shift unlocks the door to everything. Joy as a metric of success. In a culture obsessed with outcomes, money, followers, promotions, Sharma reminds us to measure something deeper: joy. Your mornings are not just for discipline. They are for wonder, for peace, for beauty, for silence, for reading poetry, for walking in nature, for journaling without pressure. He writes that joy is the ultimate fuel. Without it, even achievement feels empty. But with it, life becomes art. And mornings become a sanctuary. The 5 a.m. habit is not about pressure, it's about presence. It's about designing the hour that shapes your soul. When you start your day with joy, you don't need caffeine to energize you. You don't need applause to validate you. You don't need dopamine to motivate you. You are internally sourced. And that is rare. That is powerful. Facing resistance and staying consistent. Of course there will be resistance. Your body will want to stay in bed. Your mind will offer excuses. Life will throw curveballs. Sharma doesn't deny this, he anticipates it. And he equips you with strategies to move through it. First, commit to 66 days. That's the proven window for habit installation. The first 22 days will feel hard. The next 22 will feel messy. The final 22 will feel automatic. Stay the course. Second, design your environment to win. Put your phone outside your bedroom. Lay out your clothes. Prepare your journal, your book, your playlist. Remove friction so your future self finds it easy to act. Third, celebrate micro wins. Every time you show up at 5 a.m., even for 5 minutes, you win. Track it. Acknowledge it. Let the small victories become proof that you're changing. Momentum isn't built in breakthroughs, it's built in quiet consistency. the legacy beyond the hour. As the story nears its close, the two mints have been transformed, not just by the billionaire's teachings but by their own actions. They've installed new routines, healed old wounds, deepened their self-respect, and stepped into a life of discipline, vision, and peace. The final lesson is simple yet powerful: protect the first hour and the rest will follow. Because when you win the morning, you win the day. And when you win enough days in a row, you wake up to a life that once seemed impossible. Sharma leaves us with a challenge: commit. Not casually. Not when it's easy. But daily. Relentlessly. Honor your promise to yourself. Guard your attention. Lead your life. And remember that every great empire, internal or external, was built one sunrise at a time.